Libra, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for mid-October. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energies, and what you may not see coming. How are you all? I'm reading on the actual full moon. I wanted to, it's very, let's bring in, the vibes of this beautiful, actually, I was reading that's the biggest, strongest full moon of the year. So let's see what the cards bring in for you all. We're going to start out with a initial oracle message with the Spirit Animal Oracle to guide us into this reading. Let's see what this animal is telling you, what you can expect for the next couple weeks. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Libra. Let's get started. I'm ready to go. Ooh, yes. All right, Libra. I've been feeling these vibes too, really thinking about your spiritual journey and everything that you've been experiencing for some of us for many decades. Your spirituality is being highlighted. You have a hawk leading you into this portal of this reading in itself. There's something that's very magical happening. Whenever I think of or consider hawk medicine, it's really seeing things from a higher perspective. And whenever you see hawks flying in the sky, they usually have crow, transformative animals around them trying to kind of steal some of their thunder. I don't often go into this place with hawk medicine, but you may have other energies around you that are not happy with your success at this time, or just kind of like pushing you. There's some sort of energy that is antagonistic, and we need that for our growth. If we had just nothing but smooth sailing our entire lives, how would we grow and learn? And I think we often come up against different adversaries, whether it's in the workplace or in our family dynamics or in our friendships or in our exes. I think that you're learning a lot about the elevation of your consciousness and the people you've had to leave behind, and also the way they've served you in your lessons. Let's see what this has to say. But I immediately saw a hawk with the crow and I'm not sure what other animals tend to follow hawks, but almost like people. And also this is about flying high and having your community alongside with you. It doesn't need to be. There's probably adversaries, right, that help us grow. And there's also the people that are meant to be with us to support us. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts to observe them from a bird's eye view, Libra. Quieting the mind and detaching from the thought patterns puts you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. So the second half of October, Spirit really wants you to lean into being quiet. If you are not meditating daily, I highly recommend you do. It's the single most, think of it, some people pray, some people meditate, some people journal. There's a lot of ways. A lot of people think that traditional meditation is the way to do it. Any way you can channel the divine and connect with your inner being, even if it's, oftentimes when I'm doing the dishes or mundane tasks around the house, that's my time to commune. It is nice to have a formal time to do it, but you can always make time, right? Spirit's always there. I just got goosebumps. Yep. Spirit's always there. And it doesn't need to be this, well, I'm only going to talk to Spirit 5 minutes today. This is indicating that you have an opportunity to speak with Spirit in that divine connection all the time. As the world is our beloved, so are we, between ourselves and our innermost thoughts, and allowing Spirit to take them over. If you've got anything, I'm feeling a lot of you have some things that you're worried about. And if you can just hand them over and just, I can't resolve this, and take a step back and just work on the elevation of your own consciousness. That's our work. That's where we should be put to task, is in the elevation of our own consciousness and being carried by those winds to see from that perspective at all times, because we have that opportunity to kind of get myopic, and Spirit is already indicating fly above the thoughts that tend to come and go. All right, now let's get into your tarot messages. We're going to be pulling more oracle as well. This is one of my favorite reading styles, where I get to talk to the animals with you for the entire reading. Oh, you know what? We're going to take what came out. We'll say the first one and the bottom. The overall general energy, the moon. We have the humpback whale. And whales, they are able to pick up the slightest changes in frequency through sonar. So this is about unlocking your intuition and your creativity through your spirituality, Libra. Very much being highlighted. This moon, I think, is a powerful way for you to connect to the divine, to your emotional prosperity, and your inner resilience for the things that you've had to overcome. In your recent past, we have the integration of spirit, which is the King of Wands. Okay. And this is someone, like I said, it could have been an adversary in your personal life or professional life. It's something that you were drawn to. It's a person, okay? I would say that this has been coming up predominantly. We'll see what this has to say. This could also be an indication of you being clearly directed to go in a certain direction. It's that magnetic energy. As we have these beautiful, I love these little red pandas. Panda medicine has a lot to do with our light and shadow and safeguarding our energy. And so this is the card of the visionary. There's sunflowers behind him with the wand in front of him. Look at that cute little panda at his feet. I'm getting this overall curiosity that you have around your visionary qualities, and that the more you lean into your spirituality and you go deep, and we're talking go deep, Libra, go to the bottom of the ocean. And I talk about this work a lot with the excavation work that we're doing to remove our layers, right, of trauma, programming, patterning, limiting beliefs to get to our essence. And I think that this person helped you do that in your past. Whatever shadow boxing you did with this person, I think that they're still influencing you in some respects. But this is also you stepping up into a higher vibration and bringing that out into the world. Because what we have here, dead center in the current energy, I love this. This is about respecting tradition. This is the Ten of Pentacles, family values. This is the way of the buffalo. That, you know, when we are working with others, we thrive. This isn't about going it alone, Libra. I think that a lot of the collective, we pride ourselves and, you know, I'm good, I don't need anybody, you know. And even if you have tons of people around, there's this feeling of almost like this glorification around our own independence, which I think we need, right? So we can commune with our spiritual work. But at the same time, there's something coming in that feels new to me, Libra. It's a new attitude around what you want to cultivate long term in your career, the motivation, the desire, the ambition, the drive. There's something that you're really profoundly moving through the second half of October around what you want to feel in all realms. Because the Ten of Pentacles, it's I mean, I really enjoy this energy a lot because it's having a rich life. And that can only come from feeling balanced within. So let's get into the next card, which is what you don't see coming. Oh, Libra. Oh, sweethearts. Look at this. We have the justice of divine truth. Libra, look at that. You've been granted the sword of truth. And you've got the eagle bringing you the scales. This is about the big picture of your life. And about believing in yourself, Libra, as I'm shutting here. That's why I have scales over here, you all. It's as above, so below. There's something that, you know, you have the feather too. You all know that parable. When we die, you know, it's an ancient Egyptian parable that we're being measured against a feather to see our karma, right? You're doing some big picture thinking the second half of October, Libra. And it's around your long-term goals, the ways in which you get inspired, the people, places, and things, namely people that have driven that edge so you could expand in your spirituality, going deep, deep under the moon. There's something coming out of your core, really around this grounded justice above all, right? You want balance in the world, you want balance within. There's a card that accompanied it. And I'm asking Spirit what you want me to do with it. Okay, Spirit is now saying this is what you don't see coming. They want this card to be what you want to be really working through over the next 6 weeks, I heard. What you really need to be. This is just a bonus card, right? Libra season, right? We're going to ink it out here. We've got still, what, another 4 or 5 days left of Libra season. This is what they want you to be working through, holding on to. I have no idea what this card is. Haha. Of course. Oh my God. This is, I don't know why this reminds me of the newer version of the Jungle Book. Who was it? I can't remember his name right now, but he's an older gentleman. He's been in tons of movies, but he played that big old, like, massive orangutan in the movie, and it was kind of scary. But this is the Empress. Just say, Libra. You see her in the background. And we know what the Empress is. In this deck, this is about unconditional love and what's going to support our growth through learning. And this is what Spirit is saying. Don't forget your growth. Don't forget how much you came here to learn and to express and to connect with others through and with, to access, actualize your magnificent radiance, your own empowerment, the divine masculine. I've just got hair, sorry. This is gorgeous energy, you all. Let's clarify with the Mystic Forest Oracle. Very balanced. I feel like you have this depth of cup energy that you're showing to yourself in your spiritual core. You were activated in the recent past. You're thinking long-term goals. Your immediate future is everything coming into divine balance. And what you're working through and on in the coming months is standing in your power and learning, continuously learning what it means to hold unconditional love for yourself and others. All right, now let's get, one of a kind. From the moment you emerged into this world, you've had extraordinary talents, Libra. You understand starlight, animal voices, and all things magical. Spirit wants you to remember that the second half of this month. You are one of a kind. I'm very proud to be a Libra. You all know that. We represent beauty. We are the children of Venus, and we are Empress energy. And a lot of us have now recently this year realized that we have divine power, that if we will only recognize that within ourselves, that magnificence, that radiance, we will draw that out in other people around us. Through our adversaries, through our allies. We all can fly above to higher areas of elevation. I mean, we're talking about climbing that mountain. Look at the back of this card. Seeing the higher view. You are one of a kind, Libra. Don't forget that. Do not forget that. Your spirituality will help you realize more and more why you came, why you are your unique individual energetic frequency, why it's important right now to activate that part of you. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong deck, y'all. Bear with me here. I do that often. There's just decks lying around, and then but that was the card, the sheep, which is about maintaining innocence. That even through this whole journey, I think that's what's unique, is some people, they go through hardship and they get jaded. And even the things that we're seeing in the Southeast with all the cleanup work, the community coming together, people loving one another, people helping each other. That's why we're here, to love one another. We're here to help each other, assist each other, make conscious decisions, act with love, act in accordance to the light. And I see you doing that. And only by doing that for yourself and recognizing who you really are, you're able to give that. What's this King of Wands energy? Recent past. It feels like a divinely inspired second half of October. Soul awakening. That's what that told you. That's what that hawk medicine has done for you. It activated a part of your spirituality and it awakened your soul. This is recent past energy, the soul awakenings. You were quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. So You decided, I'm going to take that fire energy. Instead of really putting myself down and being so critical and being so hard on myself, I'm going to do everything in my power to be carried by this beautiful embrace of my own inner being. I will accept myself. I will bring in the blessings that are meant for me by fueling my choices with love. Beautiful. Beautiful. That red panda. That red panda is like, awaken, dear child. Awaken. And also this protective energy too. I think some of you were really guided to just withdraw your energy. And the more you started to withdraw from giving outwardly, you were tapping into this divine masculine energy. We're talking about you feeding your own self, nourishing yourself with kind words, kind thoughts. And that allowed you to fuel this fire. You have a fire burning inside of you, Libra, around your own soul work and around your own awakening. A lot of Libras are being activated in their own energetic frequency to raise the bar in their divine purpose. Red panda. Visionary, 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 Libra. Visionary medicine. All of this. Visionary, hawk, panda, soul awakening. You're one of a kind. Communing with that humpback whale through the ether. Right? Traveling through, activating your intuition and your creativity. Lighting up, creating things. You are a creator. We have this one. These came out. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to talk about them. Yeah. What does that do? It activates a light frequency like no other, Libra. That's what it does. It allows you to shine so bright. Look at that. Shine bright, Libra. To the people around you, wherever you go, you are a light bearer, bringer, a way shower. Shine that magnificent light. Act with integrity. Respect the traditions and legacies that you are creating with your family dynamics, your friendships, your communities. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. So when it comes to these adversaries, I'm telling you, there was someone you dealt with in your past. A King of Wands. As I'm seeing, it's interesting when you awaken, right? There's so many multidimensional layers that you start picking up on. And I feel like sometimes when I'm reading, I'm like, I'm going to this layer, then I'm going to that layer. It's like a layered cake. And I'm like, ooh, this is yummy. Ooh, let's go to the next layer. And you're realizing that the layer of hardship and controversy and frustration and struggle with the people that took advantage of you, took you for granted. It wasn't a mistake to give. Because look, if you can look back on your past and go, wow, that really sucked. That really hurt. I didn't deserve that. But man, I'm actually grateful for it because look at where I am now. That's when you know that you've really integrated the lesson. And that's what you're showing me, that because of the lessons, you're shining brighter, Libra. And now the door is open. The justice of divine truth. It almost feels like, very Avalon, sword in the stone, this eagle medicine, bringing this, almost like this karmic retribution, something that maybe you had to let go of in the past and it wasn't fair. It's coming back around with the good karma now. I'm getting that. The door is open. Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in goodness and watch the magic happen. As we're rounding out the end of this year, like I said, this annual reading had a lot to do with you being a magical creator. These doors have been opening and now it's almost like, whew, you got a new door opening. Look at that. And look at it's all pink and red. Look at, and no coincidence, I'm wearing pink today. There's something you're walking through that's going to, it almost feels like a sensual door where you're going to be vibrating at a higher level energetically. And the things that you're experiencing, even in your very frequency, it feels very romantic, magical, soft and tender, sensual, fluid. Oh, it's like, when you just like when you see images of people like jumping onto a bed of roses, it's like just something very beautiful. But it's between you and your soul, your Libra essence, your Libra core, as you follow the heart path as an Empress and you awaken to unconditional love. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion, Libra. This road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. This is what they want you to hold on to in this new solar return. Follow your heart and you cannot go wrong, Libra. Activate, embody, own this Empress energy, this magical creator. You have all the tools. It's a matter of following your heart because new doors are opening, Libra. Let's clarify these energies. Let's clarify. We have 3 majors here with another court card and the 10 of Pentacles. So, I mean, it's abundant. This is abundant. I think you know exactly where you're going, Libra. You've been guarding your energy, standing your ground, and it's time to celebrate your achievements, your victories. Some of you are coming together with new communities, new friends are coming in, new soul alliances. I mean, you're right in the middle of a rich, vibrant vibration and seeing that reflected out in what you're creating. Definitely focused on achieving more personal and professional balance. That's the key. This is a beautiful, I mean, this reading is like one of the most balanced Libra readings I have ever seen. Wow. Keep nurturing your heart spaces, y'all. Self-love. All right, let's see. Let's go into this moon energy, this humpback whale, being guided, like activating this intuition and creativity. You are one of a kind. You've got the hawk leading you into this. Focusing on your spirituality, your practices. Let that be, listen to spirit. When you're doing the dishes. When you're driving your car. When you're talking in the post office. You carry spirit with you all the time. You are source. All right. Okay. What I'm seeing is that you are activating your own unique individual energy. I'm going to get one more. One more, spirit. Ooh, we're going to do 4. Okay, so when it comes to this moon energy, this is the depth of your emotion, trying to feel your way through your intuition. There's something that it's almost like some of you are just now realizing that you have the ability to attract abundance, but it's like starting a new skill and not feeling adept at it yet. It's like, well, I haven't mastered it yet, but I kind of get the gist. It's like when someone describes a board game and you're like, I kind of get it, but let's play, and then it'll gel. There's something around you with your moon energy going back and forth about something that you're working on in your careers. A lot of you, you're really, really focused on creating legacy, mindset, wealth, money. You want more stability and security. And sometimes you're worried that you're going to either lose it or you're not going to get to that next level that you seek. And you're going deep and Spirit's saying, all you got to do is just practice your spirituality and know that you are unique. Work on those skills and talents. Keep practicing. Keep going. Don't give up. It's like there's a aspect of you. And I understand this energy. When I was younger, I used to hate money because I could see what greed would do to people around me and to the world at large. But, money is a currency that we need. It's what we do with it. That's our vibration. So we need these things to build the new earth. So we don't need to demonize money. It's how we actually use it is whether it goes into a negative or positive place. If you're hoarding money and you're fearful and there's fear mongering around it, then obviously that's not healthy. But some of you are worried about the loss of money or you're not going to gain the money. There's something around your stability and security that you're really contemplating during the second month or second half of October. And Spirit is saying, trust in yourself, trust in your abilities. Don't put so much pressure on yourself that you're causing almost like an energy leakage around worry and doubt around your own ability to create what you want out of your own life purpose. It's almost like all that negative voices that go on when you're trying to elevate in your career, elevate in a project, elevate in a business. And Spirit is saying you need to start trusting in what you came here to create, Libra. Because this waffling going back and forth and almost like all of these unknowns, it's like if you're starting something in the second half of October and there's still so much you're still trying to learn, be patient with yourself. You know, when I first started learning tarot, it's not like I was like, yeah, let me start a channel tomorrow. I really had to wait until I felt comfortable, but don't allow yourself to like wait until like you're a 100% master. Really, I mean, I've done thousands of readings at this point between my private readings and public readings, and you get better as you go. So you just need to trust in what you're creating and not worry about the long-term success of it. Because if you're following your passion, it will succeed. You just have to keep going. All right. Where are we with my deck? I put it away. All right. Now let's go into this past energy, this King of Wands energy. Let's clarify this King of Wands. The soul awakening you went through some adversary. Knight of Swords. Recent past. Yeah. Again, I see why this happened. I think that you were going through so much stress around what was going to make you happy in the recent past. You've learned that when you go at something as I'm overgiving, I'm overfunctioning, I'm just like, I want it, I'm going after it. Even if that person's not meeting me halfway, I'm going to just do it. There's something around you learning that when it comes to balancing out energies, if you're the one doing all the work and you're the one leading the charge, it's almost like if you force happiness in a situation and you're not getting met with energies that can give back to you, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be stressed. Some of you have been stressing about the overall happiness of what you're putting your energy into. And you're having these beautiful awakenings about where is your passion, Libra? That's what spirits have been asking you. What are you passionate about? What is it how do you want to live your life? Where do you want to live? Who do you want to be around? What do you want to do throughout the day? This is like I said, visionary, big picture thinking. So these visionary qualities that Red Panda is talking to you about and has been talking to you about is around, Libra, if you're stressing out about anything in your life and you're struggling to see the sun, the actual joy in it, then you need to fight for what you want. You need to move on. This is the card of, sometimes you have some people coming at you with the Knight of Swords. This is the Braveheart card. Like, I've got to fight for what I want because that's all I know. I don't know how to just step out of the way and let it flow. So I think you're realizing that stressing out about what you want isn't going to help you. And you may have had someone around you. Like I said, this King of Wands has been a lingering energy for you all year. You may have tried to fight for this person, or they may have tried to fight for you, but all you knew was this was only going to stress you out. Anything that has the Nine of Swords over the sun is like almost like a situation that no matter which angle you look at it, it will always overshadow the happiness. This soul awakening, this person, it's like, I feel like you've learned everything you can learn from this. I think there's a part of you that it's like every time I went back to this or tried to work with this energy, whoever this King of Wands symbolizes in your life, Libra, that helped you awaken, I think you're still dealing with it on some sort of ethereal, energetic level, but you realize that it's almost the reflective looking back at something and integrating all the lessons. And I think sometimes it upsets you because your consciousness now is so different than your consciousness then. So, but it served you. It served you. It served your elevation. I hope I'm making sense there. That's what I'm getting. All right, now with the current energy, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you had to turn your back on some things, and because you said, I've had enough. Currently, I think that you're still releasing. This is the card, especially with this moon. You're releasing the things that you know, it's almost like we get wounded, right? And for like whenever I've hurt myself, there's this period of healing. that must take place in order for that area of my body to operate and function optimally. And for you, I feel like when it comes to our energetic wounds and the things that hurt us, it's a matter of time, right? And so I think that you've had a long time. 10 of Pentacles is like a long time to what you didn't realize is that when you started to go deep into your own inner wounding and you started to really take a look at what you were allowing in as far as energies that were undermining your happiness, you've been for a while now releasing, shedding, dropping the emotional baggage. And you know what that does? When we break open and we drop these things, it allows more light in. And now you're able to shine more brightly. I see the work you've been doing, Libra. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. And then you have your stability. It's almost like life really beat me up, Jenna, and I had to completely change my life. And I got worn out. But you know what? I plugged into something inside me and I found myself. And now I'll never be the same. And I can look back and I'm like, so glad it happened that way. You almost feel like it's like a weeping type of emotional experience, because when you reach that place and you're perched on this elevated status within you, which is you know how to be your own source, your own frequency of passion and love and joy. I think you started to assign it to people who took advantage of it in the past. And then you said, I had enough. I need to stabilize in myself. And I need to release everything that's been building up all this time. And that's what we've been working on all year, Libra. This is the end of Libra season. This is like go time. Now that we've done all this, let's look at where we're headed here. This beautiful balanced energy. You're you here. You are actually embodying who you really are, Libra. The Justice and the Empress. With the door is open, Spirit saying you did it. You've elevated. You've dropped what doesn't serve you. Walk through the door now, please, Libra. You've earned this. It's your time to shine. It always was. You just played small. You gave your energy to people who served your healing. I told you. New. Passionate new directions. Divine inspiration. The sword of truth. Given keys, you're heading straight for it faster than you think. You're going to new lands. You're going to a whole new shore. One you've never been on, Libra. Congratulations. That's going to be a whole new experience. These go. Wow. That's too many, Spirit. But what the only upright card here is the 9 of Pentacles. The door is open. You've now reached an elevated status in self. And you're headed straight for a passionate new beginning where you are experiencing energies that are balanced from this beautiful perch of this eagle medicine. The justice of divine truth is everything that you've endured and where you have arrived. The station you have arrived at is a whole new plateau. You're at a whole new plateau. You're carrying these beautiful swords. You've been activated vibrationally. You're headed straight for it. I feel like everything is elevating in your life. Your style, your energy vibration, your home, the way you dress, the way you vibe, the way you carry yourself. It feels royal, like it just feels power. It feels like power. It feels like divine power. And what they want you to work on here with the heart path, Knight of Wands. Libra, you've got, it's like all this passion that you hold inside is now being set free. It's like you're coming, I don't even think it was like a deep, dark shadow work period. I think it was kind of like this slow and steady releasing process this past year. And now you're moving forward with this heart activation in your Empress energy. Oh, that doesn't want to come out. There we go. And you're looking at the bigger picture of your life and what do I want to invest in next? Whatever I invest in, Spirit, it's got to be passionate and it's got to feel right. So Libra, I want you to know that it's time for you to trust yourself and your own agency, your own sovereignty. You're going to be investing in something new. We have the sword of truth, divine justice with your Empress energy, with your heart path, new doors opening. We have Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of new energies coming. Woo! Swooping in. Swooping in, literally. This next solar return. Get ready. Get ready. You've been going through a little bit of a stagnant period, but it's activated your intuition and your creativity. It's like that mad scientist, you know, locked away in the cave, and he's like been brewing something so he can like just unleash it in the world. So get ready. Scorpio season. Going to be pretty powerful for you. I feel like your transformation is complete for this past year and what you had to release, so you can elevate to a new plateau. And here you are. You've got some people, places, and things that want to invest in you, Libra. And this is the path of the heart. These people are going to mirror your heart energy back to you. People who want to support you. People that want to love you, Libra. What's the advice? Yep, you've got new options coming in. New opportunities. Yep. Ooh, we got the devil. Uh-oh. Okay. Wow, we have 3 out of the 4 cards that are majors. The advice. Don't be plagued. Don't worry about the devil here. I feel like that's attached. Oops, that's attached to the 7 of Cups. This is when we get crippled by indecision. Sometimes Libra does that. It's like, I don't know. Yes, you do know. You got to get drop dead center in your body. You know right, you know wrong. The way it feels, the vibe. So you're in this beautiful period of manifestation right now through this Plutonian energy. Shedding. What does it do? It lets more light in. It reveals a new path. There's a brand new path for you opening up. And I don't want you to worry about all the options coming towards you. You're going to know. So this is your advice. Anything that feels off, that feels like, ooh, this kind of reminds me of past energy. Same energy, different faces. You know what to do. No. Just no. Just no. Just no. It's that easy. Libras, you're learning how to say no and mean it with love. Say, nope, not for me. Thank you. Bye. No more of that people pleasing. Like, just no. You want energies that match you. And I think that you're not going to be toying with toxic energies anymore, because you're going to know the difference now. You're at such a different vibration that, like those, like I said, crows, be the hawk. There's going to be crows that you're, circling around, right? Wanting to take your energy, right? Ooh, this is alluring. I want what Libra has. And I'm not saying that from ego perspective. This is, do you want people to be at your level or not? And if they're not equal, you know what to do. Say, this isn't feeling right for me. I don't think that this is going to be aligned for what I'm looking for, whatever it is. Discernment, Libra. Let's get a spirit animal oracle. And thank you for bearing with me here. It was a little longer. That one came flying out. Ooh, there's 2 with it. We're going to read the top one, as that one feels more important. Life is a mystery, and time to collaborate. You've got new collaborations coming in. Ant Medicine has a lot to do with the new people coming in and here to support us, to help us do the work. New partnerships, new alliances. But this Bobcat mystery, ooh, number 8. Some of you, you're in your 8th year in numerology. Look that up. Okay. Bobcat spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you. Yet know the understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept this, that secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. What have we been talking about? No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat spirit is a sign that you're being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. Bobcat spirit tells you that this is not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams and desires to others, but rather a time to be quiet and gentle with yourself as truths begin to emerge in your awareness. Self-protection is called for, so be discerning, selective, and even secretive, revealing no more than is necessary. People have a way of imposing their opinions on you, so pay attention to whom you surround yourself with at this time. Be watchful and check your own motives, as well as those of others, as you keep your secrets to yourself for now, rather than expose them to those who may potentially misunderstand your intentions or may not be supportive. Let your logical mind take a rest as you start to perceive the energy of your environment. Bobcat spirit wants you to be stealthy and wise and keep your own counsel. Let yourself be a mystery yet to be revealed. Libra, I got that from the very start of this reading. Be the hawk. There will be energies around you. And I think right now, it's like, I heard this too the other day where it was about prosper and silence. Prosper and silence. Whenever something is in its embryonic stage, you are going into your embryonic stage, Libra, in this new start of your solar year, right? After your birthdays. And happy birthday, anyone on the tail end here. My dog, Stella, is turning 4 tomorrow. And she's got a new dog bed and a new collar and a new leash. And she's going to get a pup cup too, a puppuccino. So don't worry, she's totally spoiled. So I want you to remember that eagle's perch, you standing in your heart path, right? Prosper in silence, right? And anything in its embryonic stage, I would highly recommend any of these new energies coming, which I do see a new, there's potentially someone new coming in that wants you, Libra, okay? That you've been calling in for a while now. You've been trying to manifest this, and you try not to manifest from toxic past energies. You've been elevating, calling in more divine aligned soul connections. So the work is to prosper in silence, and anything that's new in your life, don't share it too much. Don't share it yet. Keep it for yourself. Let it grow, because anything in its infancy is vulnerable. It's delicate. So wait a little bit. So if you're starting to date somebody new, wait a little bit. If you're starting a new project, wait a little bit until you get everyone else's opinion, okay? That way you're strong in that foundational energy of what you're creating and what you're calling in, okay? All right. I will say that whatever you're calling in the next couple months is here for the long haul, okay? That 10 of Pentacles. So make sure that you are in alignment with what it is that you are exchanging your energy with, okay? Because whatever it is that you're seeking in your collaborations, work, and otherwise, this is long-term energy, okay? All right. I'm sending love. Take care, you all.